Welcome, everybody, to the newest edition of Queen's Court, where we are talking about Monday Night Raw from 1993 to today. And we're talking about November of 93, leading up to Survivor Series. But first, I'm the Tribal Queen Brie. Alongside me, as always, we got my Duplessis and Husky Rhodes. And
Yo.
How are we all doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It has been pouring down rain here since 5 p.m. yesterday, and it has taken all of my energy.
It's raining here too.
Yeah.
It ain't raining here. It's just cold as fuck.
I mean, I'll take the rain over the snow. We have not had one solid snowfall yet this year.
That is crazy.
Yeah, especially for
Michigan.
Michigan, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think Indiana had snow that stuck.
We've had a little bit, but it melts away.
Yeah. It just doesn't last long. All right. Do we have to talk about the intro to this first episode?
Well, first, I want to say I'm not going to go on a big long tantrum about this.
Yeah, let's talk about that situation first.
I've had some time to sit on this. Yeah. I've had some time, so I'm a little bit calm. But when through this whole month, Vince keeps talking about it, it just reignites my anger even more. And they show the footage of Ludwig Borga versus Tatanka was the week before on WWF Superstar, so I watched it. Yeah. It was bullshit. You give this guy an undefeated streak so far in his career to do him dirty like a fucking jobber. And for Ludwig to pin him with a finger, of all things. If you pinned him with your whole fucking body, that's one thing. But a finger, no. That's doing him so dirty.
The pinning him with one finger is what we call effective heel booking. However,
bullshit.
However, everything else leading up to that is dog ass.
Yeah. The interferences.
Yoko.
So bad.
They have Yoko's going in, doing his little jump stuff, sits on him too, to add to that. What is he? What does he do to piss you off?
This is the first version of the Camp Cornette.
Yeah. Jim Cornette has a faction, Camp Cornette, and this is the genesis of that idea. And my God,
I forgot that was
so
the end of October. And
I forgot about it until I was watching him this morning, and I was just like, oh wait, Bree's gonna go off in this episode. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Like a finger of all things. God.
It starts out Fuji coming out, which God bless Fuji. He started his run-in at the very beginning of the match because the man did not have working knees. He was moving real slow. I think that's kind of why they put Cornette with him.
Yeah.
Because Yoko would already be in the ring and halfway through the match by the time Fuji got to ringside. So they needed a manager down there. Fuck it, Corny, get down there. And then who was it? The Quebecers that came out?
Yeah, Quebecers came out first.
Yeah. After you see Fuji, and then the Quebecers come out and they jump to Tonka.
And Yoko.
Oh, because I didn't watch the actual Superstars match itself.
Yeah, Yoko came out too.
Clips.
And attacked him.
I knew Yoko came out because he did the bonsai drop to him after the match.
Yeah.
Was he in there before the match ended?
I think it was after. It was during either.
Keep a bar after.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Quebecers interfere first, and they distract them so Ludwig can, do the cheap shit to get the win.
So I can hit him with a chair and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, this first November Raw.
First shot, the first image that we see is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life.
To anyone that watches this that was not a fan by any circumstance during this time, You have to watch this to believe what we're going to tell you. Because it's fucked.
Yeah.
Bastion Booger is sitting at a table full of every food you could think of. And he's just jamming it in his face. He's like smashing, he's like trying to eat raw eggs, like whole ass raw eggs, shell and all.
Yeah, it was weird.
He's covered in food. And Bobby Heenan's there because of course he is. Dude, it's like late at night. Why are you eating all of this? You have a match. Like, right now.
And Bastion says he'll eat Razor too.
That was a pause-worthy comment, and I was uncomfortable as he said it.
Dude, my roommate was still asleep while I was watching this, so I was trying so hard to not scream. I almost passed out from lack of oxygen. I was just like... for like 5 minutes straight. That's why we had to start the show so late, because I literally kept pausing it and rewinding it to actually believe what he said.
It's so uncomfortable.
So fucked up.
Another man says that about me, I'm hitting him.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We're gonna... it's at least going to be a very stern conversation, depending on my level of intoxicants that day.
But the match in itself.
So we get big fat smelly fucker against Razor Ramon in a non-title match. Dude, they could have put the title on the line. Everybody knows this thing is not beating the Intercontinental Champion.
Like,
on any day.
Put poor Razor against.
And the whole time he's like, dude, you fucking smell, man.
Dude, I mean, the smelling and him playing with his moves.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was really...
I saw Spot, he's like, I said Booger Fuckface probably liked it.
Dude, he kept like fixing his fucking weird duct tape dress that he's wearing. This hurt me physically to watch because I was laughing the entire fucking time. I don't know what happened in this match because I'm just laughing at the whole situation in general.
Between the match and then the whole time Heenan's being racist as hell towards Razor.
Yeah, dude, and the whole time
This
he's just
was a thing.
It was also Bobby Heenan's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
which he made a point to talk about that like all show.
You're not invited to my party.
And then one point, Booger does this like little hip dance.
Oh, yeah.
I said it looked like he was trying to take a shit.
Yeah.
That's literally what it looked like.
He's warming. He's warming up for the post-match shit. Like he's warming up for it. That's what he was doing.
I think he did it like twice.
He has to, otherwise he's gonna have a bad time. So he's got to do the goofy dance to like get himself ready to go. I mean, when you eat that much raw eggs and Spam before you go wrestle,
man, that's a bad idea.
That was my thing. I was wondering if that situation was pre-taped or if he was eating and then straight to the match. Because my God,
I feel it was pre-taped.
That had to have been like hours before.
Yeah, because when he came out, it didn't look like he had like any trace of food on him.
He had shit in his beard still.
Yeah, he had stuff in the beard.
He probably had like a turkey leg before.
Eating the raw eggs, you having like as your opponent, we're having issues.
Like I was telling you guys off camera, I was eating breakfast this morning, and this is the first thing I see. And I immediately go, oh God, November's going to be fucked. Oh God. But yeah, The only redeeming quality of this entire match is just Bobby Heenan talking about his birthday and just being a jackass. Sadly, Scott Hall could not save this dog shit taco of a match. It was, oh God, it hurt me.
Fact.
He reversed the taint huffer though to get the win, which is hilarious. And the whole time he like he like gets his hand raised and he's just like, oh fuck, like wiping his face. I'm like, oh God, no.
He probably took a shower like right after the match.
Dude, Scott Hall washed his face 3 times that night.
Yeah.
Just, oh God.
I gotta get that stench off of me.
Just drinking Listerine. My fucking mouth was open, man. Yeah. Because there was no way he was trying to pick that big bastard up for a Razor's Edge. There's no.
Oh no, he would have broke his back.
Yeah, there's no goddamn way, dude. Yeah. He would have torn everything.
Yeah.
His all the muscles in his back would have literally just ripped from his fucking pelvis and just shot up to the back of his neck.
And he would have pulled a Kevin Nash and tore a quad.
His back would have looked like Kevin Nash's quad. Just ripped all the way up. Fucking ew. And then, yeah, the Survivor Series report.
This was what started to piss me off.
Right. Randomly, first, before Bree's trigger warning, they're hyping up Evander Holyfield Riddick Bowe too.
That was like, weird. Why are we promoting a boxing match here?
Yeah, I was like, I think this might. I don't know. It might be because I took some performance enhancers while I was watching this, but
performance enhancers is hilarious.
I've come to the conclusion that, because they work with Tyson later.
Yeah.
Maybe this is him trying to put the footprints or the footwork in to get in touch with Don King and try and get Tyson.
But this is like 6 years before that?
Slow burn, dude.
5 years.
Yeah.
Because that was in 98. Yeah, so 5 years.
Yeah, 98. And then it shows the hype package for the All-Americans versus the Foreign Fanatics, where, as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, it shows the first loss in Tatanka's WWE run against Ludwig Borga due to a bunch of shenanigans and bullshit.
And I put, why are they showing the recap of that bullshit match?
I literally put, it shows Ludwig Borga beating Tatanka, quotes, cue Brie freakout. So I thought we were gonna wait a second. So it's like, all right, and go.
See, it's
Ludwig Borga, a fucking finger. One fucking finger.
It's funny now looking back at it, but they were trying to build this man.
Like, even put a foot on him. A foot on him, but a finger?
The dominant heel usually wins in some fucked up ways.
I know, that's still a finger. I'd chop off that finger.
The finger thing is a little much. He could have looked like a dominant badass heel with like just 1 foot on the chest, hand up, one,
That's
2,
true.
3.
The foot
that would have made it a little bit better.
Honestly, I think if he would have done that, he may have had a better chance of survival in the company.
Yeah.
But nah. That's a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
It was just bad. Just bad.
Yeah. And then speaking of the Foreign Fanatics, we get a promo.
All of them in the ring.
Woo.
Half of the heel roster is in the ring right now. There are so many people in the ring.
That's fact.
You've got
And Jim Cornette has to rub it in our faces, and he keeps saying, "Where's Tatanka?" And I said, "Shut the fuck
He keeps calling him Tatanto.
Tonto is hilarious.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, that was racist as hell. Calling him Tonto, a real person, was
fucked
bad.
up. It was fucked up, dude.
They were again WWF in the 80s and 90s was racist as hell.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean,
But yeah.
fuck, they were into the 2000s, dude. Like,
Facts. That you're not wrong there. Yeah, no. They
yeah. It only took the last like 5 years for them to realize, hey, maybe we should stop doing some of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got the Quebecers and Johnny Polo out there. You have Ludwig Borga, Fuji, Cornette, and Yoko. There's fucking 6 people out there, and Yoko is taking up half of the ring.
Just stands there.
And he's standing in front of the people doing the interview.
Yeah, no, he just walked everyone.
He could have been standing behind them and it still would have looked impressive. But Yoko's like, nah, you ain't seeing shit. Just gonna stand there, title on my shoulder, just slowly looking around. The camera's like, the hard cam's like slowly trying to like move. Like, we gotta find a way to get him out of the fucking shot. I was dying, dude. Yeah, and basically Cornette's just running everybody down.
Yeah.
And then when Ludwig started talking, I literally had to get up and walk away.
I put Corny and Johnny Polo cut decent promos. Ludwig Borga started talking, and I nodded out.
Yeah, no, I had to get up.
I just sat there and was like, "Oh, what? Oh shit, he's done. Oh fuck." I fell asleep for like 5 minutes. I had to go back and like fucking rewind it. And I was like, "Okay, all right." But to hype up for next week, we get Ludwig Borga versus Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. It should be good. We'll see. And then we get Mr. Perfect and the Executioner. Or wait, was there something?
Yapping about Heenan's birthday.
Oh yeah. It's keeps going on and on about it. It's just it's an ongoing theme for the night. Is Bobby Heenan's birthday, and he's trying to.
I think he said at one point he was going to invite Hillary Clinton and all this other.
Well, yeah, because Vince said something like, "How well do you know the Clintons?" And he said, "I know everybody that lives in the White House. They told me to be." They told me you should be president, Bobby, and he said, "No, I don't want to take a pay cut and move into a big house in a bad neighborhood." I was like, "Holy shit!"
It's not wrong there, though.
I was like, Bobby, dude, the Secret Service is gonna like show up at your front door if you keep saying this shit.
Yeah, but that's just Bobby speaking facts.
I mean, I know he's not wrong though. He's not wrong.
DC is bad.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Anywhere close to Baltimore is fucking insane. A buddy of mine literally has a hat that says Baltimore, Maryland. There's more than murder here. I was like,
That's why they actually filmed the TV show Wire inside the city.
yeah.
Because they
Make it as real as it gets. Yeah, so
Perfect just stretching this motherfucker out.
Yeah, just beating the brakes off of this dude. And at one point, he literally slams him and says, "Give me some competition." I'm like, I think he's shooting at Vince. Like, quit making me do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it's because Mr. Perfect is just really good, or Executioner is just really good at his job, or if he was really stretching him out. But the screaming during this match,
oh, dude, the selling was great.
Me uncomfortable.
I think he might be really good at his job, and also being as he's in like a full face mask, he's like, let me add a little something. Hopefully Kurt's not like legitimately trying to break this man's leg.
Yeah, I was like, because the screaming sounded real, and I was like, oh, this
dude. When he stretched him around and was like trying to make him kick himself in the face, that was fucked up, dude. Dude, that's extra. Maybe the dude was like stretching in the back and like was doing that shit, like loosening his hips up like that. And he's probably like, "Hey, I'm gonna use that in the match." Okay, sir. just scream like I'm breaking your leg. Okay, gotcha. So after this, we get a promo package from the wrestling god Jeff Jarrett.
This is the greatest thing in the world.
He's so young.
I am slowly coming back around to this character. I fucking love it. It's so stupid.
Him taking shots at country singers that have nothing to do with the business is so fucking good.
Shooting on Billy Ray Cyrus.
Like, yeah, why is Billy Ray Cyrus catching straights? Like, I know Achy Breaky Heart was a huge hit in '93. That's my God.
No, that's exactly why they did it. They're like, this dude's got the #1 fucking country song in the country right now. Let's fucking let me see if I can get some publicity here real quick.
Like,
got your buggy whip arms. He can't sing. He can't dance. I'm the best dancer and singer in Nashville.
I really want to know if any of these country singers have actually ever seen any of this.
I guarantee you they probably. I guarantee you some of them probably did and was like, ah.
Like, I want to know Billy Ray Cyrus's opinion on Jeff Jarrett shooting on him for
be like,
no reason at all.
What the hell? No. Well, let me finish my perm and then we'll go out there and fuck.
I really want someone to send this to play. But
somebody send us out. Yeah, he's outside of Tootsie's Orchid Lounge.
Very famous bar downtown.
Very famous bar in Music Row
In
Nashville. Apparently, I don't know if it's the same Tootsie's, but apparently Hogan used to play bass in a bar called Tootsie's.
Yeah, no, it's the same one.
It's the same one?
Okay. Yeah, he spent some time in Nashville before he was a wrestler. No, that Tootsie's been around since like the 20s. Like a bunch of country stars like got their start there.
Yeah.
Like Billy and Waylon and it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like a national landmark, really.
Like I've heard Jelly Roll, because Jelly Roll's best friend Struggle is Waylon Jennings' grandson.
Yeah.
And they like would go to Tootsie's and watch Waylon perform.
Oh yeah, I would love to have seen that. Yeah, and then he starts running down Razor Ramon, Men on a Mission, and the 1-2-3 Kid. He's literally just saying anybody can get it.
That's legit all the smoke.
Yeah, it's like literally, line up. You're all gonna get this work. I don't know. Was he using the stroke at this time?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I think this was figure 4.
Oh, he was doing figure 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get this next match. We get Well Done, the raw debut of Well Done, and the Smoking Guns.
Well Done is probably one of my favorite jobber tag teams to talk about because they spent 6 years on that roster jobbing out the tag teams.
Oh,
and they were great in the ring. Like they had some great stuff in the territory days.
Mm-hmm.
They're from Tennessee, but their personalities just sucked. And Vince was like, you know what? We'll keep them here, and they could just collect the paycheck and lose because their personalities were trash. They couldn't. They were bad on the mic. They had some luck in Smoky Mountain, but God, they're like one of the. It sucks because again, great in the ring, and they put on some good matches. But like when you're as boring as watching paint dry.
See, like they're one of those instances where if they would have had a mouthpiece,
that part, yes,
they would be tag champions.
Yes.
Put Jim Cornette with them.
That would have been great.
They'd have been tag champions.
You put Jim Cornette, or wasn't Colonel Parker working for the company at this time?
Fuck yeah, get Rob Fuller in there. Why not?
Yeah.
That man, if you ever If you ever see any footage, Bree, of Colonel Robert Parker, he looks like Colonel Sanders. And he talks like Foghorn Leghorn. It's fucking hilarious.
Facts. And he's part of one of the worst debuts for a tag team ever when it comes to the original gimmick of Harlem Heat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
No, that was racist as F.
That's weird. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was fucked up. It's weird that they decided that's cool. Let's put this on TV.
Yeah, well, it was Oli, so what do you expect?
Yeah, touche. But yeah, this well done Smoking Guns match was actually like,
yeah, like I said,
pretty
they
solid.
can wrestle. They're good.
Yeah, they put on a good match. How did this match end? I got so confused because I looked away for a second, and then all of a sudden they're like disqualification. I completely forget.
I don't.
Did Bruno get involved? Did Harvey Whippleman get involved?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Well, it says they disqualification, but I don't remember why.
I think he was trying to attack one of the Smoking Guns. I think Harvey Whippleman was trying to attack one of the Smoking Guns.
Yeah.
But Smoking Guns beat his ass, and they still got DQ'd. It's so weird. Like, okay, so in our group chat, Dad Hat put this meme up of it's like how it started to how it's going of Billy Gunn.
Yes. No, that was me.
Oh, that was you that posted that. Okay.
Oh no, he posted. I posted the picture of like what he looked like in '93 to compare to what he did now.
It is not even the same person.
Yeah, no, it is weird.
He's like skinny.
Yeah.
And then in just a few years he becomes huge.
Yes. And then he gets huger.
New age outlaws. He starts getting big.
Yeah.
Then he goes to TNA and they're like, "Oh, wait. There's no wellness policy here, brother."
It's a fact.
I'm gonna get fucking juicy. Then we get a Randy Savage phone call. Yeah. And Bobby is talking with a severe lisp the entire time. They suffered succotash.
He's definitely mocking.
Oh, and Savage is like, "I want to fucking kill you, motherfucker."
I don't like.
I swear to fucking God.
Like, you have, and he's pissed off already because I mean he's pissed off with that the Crush gimmick with the storyline.
He's already mad at that.
This is the issue where you're still going back and forth in tabloids with Hogan. So he's angry about that.
And Bobby's just poking the bear. Bobby's got the longest stick and is just poking the bear like, "What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?" And basically Savage is like, "Yeah, he's coming back. He's going to take on Crush. And he's going to beat the fuck out of Bobby Heenan too while he's at it." So yeah, this. And then, oh yeah. The ending of the show. Adam Bomb and Virgil.
Did this match feel sloppy as fuck to you guys?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, I thought I was off about something, but I was like, this just doesn't feel like it's going the way it's supposed to.
Well, here's the thing. I thought it was going okay for a while. And then Virgil did that splash.
Yeah.
Where Adam Bomb did catch him. And just bounced off of his shoulder. And that's where everything went to hell. That's where everything went to hell. I was like, oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. At all. Yeah, it was fucked from there. All right, episode 2 starts out with Steiner and Borga pipe package. That
was one of the coolest promos ever. 5 packages. With the
it was super simple with just like the side profile and then the slight turn to the camera. Like, that was cool. It was simple to the point. That nobody said anything egregiously bad.
No.
But at the beginning, like, did you guys see what Bobby was wearing? Like, it looked like a backpack.
Oh no, it was a parachute.
Parachute? Okay, that's what it was. I was trying to figure out what was on his chest.
He was wearing a parachute backwards. He had it on his chest instead of his back. Because during the Evander Holyfield Riddick Bowe fight, there was a guy that parachuted into the arena.
Yeah.
I
forgot that happened.
Yeah, and he was saying that him and that dude were going to do that at the fight, and Vince was like, hate to tell you, but the fight already happened and your friend got arrested. Oh, he's not really my friend. I don't fucking know that guy. And then Savage is back and he's ready to fight everybody, dude.
Every person in the world. I thought Savage was killing people.
He's doing he's damn near doing like the super hype Austin walk.
He was pacing like he was on speed.
Oh, dude, he did a big fat bag of snow before he went out there. 100%. Because that man was sweaty already. It was like the cameras were just turned on, and this dude looks like he dumped a bottle of water on himself, and he's fucking. Everybody fucking dies, yeah. Like, it's fucking insane.
I don't understand how can you do a dramatic video package like that, beginning of the show, make it look like that's gonna be your main event, and then put it on first.
And start the show with it. Oh my god.
Like, does that am I wrong for thinking that?
No, you're not at all. Because you have logical sense about booking a show.
We could take over booking.
We could easily rebook fucking 93 Raw and be fucking good at it. Like,
and Tatanka would keep his streak, and Ludwig Borga would get squashed.
Ludwig Borga would just get fired. just nope, this ain't working. Get the fuck out.
They would say he's out with an injury and then never comes back.
Yeah, we'll write him off. We'll write him off of TV because we'll have Tatanka run him over with a truck. I don't know. We'll give him. We'll throw him in the back of a dumpster and fucking. There you go. Do like they did with the Spirit Squad and OVW, where they threw him into one of those production trucks and put the fucking shipping label back to OVW.
Oh, when they fired the
Spirit Squad, just do that with Ludwig Borga. Just put him in a shipping cart. Just put to Helsinki, Finland, and just send him on a plane. Bye.
So during this match, Randy Savage is threatening Heenan the whole time.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Bobby.
So for some reason, Heenan brings up the fact that Borga beat Tatanka out of nowhere. It's just like, what does that have to do with anything, bro?
Yeah, they just like to rub it in our faces.
That, and maybe to be like, all right, change the subject before Savage says fuck on TV.
He's looked pissed off.
Literally, he's like, well, before they went to the fucking match, he like bows up on Bobby Heenan at one point. He just walks up and is like, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like, Bobby's just like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
This is like the first time we see like Steiner like get not dominated, but like
really like he had to put up a fight. Like this one was not like, because we're been so conditioned with these Raws to see him like almost paralyzing fucking PJ Walker a couple weeks ago.
Facts.
Oh god, but yeah, the match itself, I was like, It's Ludwig Borga, so I'm not going to be that entertained. But it's Scott Steiner, so I'll be mildly invested.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible until all the run-ins started happening.
Yeah, all the fuckery.
This overbooking bullshit. It's like
That was
get the Quebecers come out, and then Rick Steiner comes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they all schmoz, and it's a no contest. Like, this was all just for an angle? Fuck. Like, why? Why did you make the match so long then?
Yeah.
It didn't need to go that long.
With that finish, that could have been a 5-minute match, and it would have been fucking. I'd have been like, okay, that was weird, but all right.
Yeah.
But this was like 15 fucking minute match. Oh my god.
And then we get the favorite part, my favorite part of the night, and it's fucking Jeff.
Again.
Yeah.
Fucking
He's in the
Kanye
Grand Ole
Twitty and
Opry.
Jeff Rhodes did.
Conway Twitty, he's dead and gone. George Jones,
George
George Jones is still alive, but his career's dead and gone, and neither one of them could sing.
Like, and George Jones had just had issues with like the Grammys.
Yeah,
They wouldn't allow him to sing one of his songs, and then Alan Jackson was like, "Nah, fuck that." So he sang that song because Alan Jackson is a G.
Yeah, fucking salute.
But goddamn, yeah, a dead Kanye Twitty catching strays on a Monday Night Raw is so fucked.
He like just died recently too.
Yeah,
like,
no, he had literally died like a couple months before.
Yeah, I say within like 3 months of this happening.
Yeah, Jeff gave no fucks.
Jeff Jarrett's a forever heel.
Yeah.
And then we get a squash match here. Steve Smith and Corey Student get worked over by Men on a Mission.
And this is the first time we see Men on the Mission in their quintessential purple and gold.
Yeah, they finally got their like the real gear for them.
Because this is the gear we see them on from now on.
Yeah.
That is most known for Men on the Mission.
Yeah, and they all dyed their hair and everything, so they're looking perfect.
Yeah, no, this was just a violent squash match.
Yeah, this was literally like, all right, we're debuting our new gear. We're gonna work these two chumps over. Make everybody happy. Everybody gonna say, whoop, there it is. We're putting asses in chairs. Let's fucking go. Then we get another SummerSlam report with Todd Pettengill.
Okay, I was gonna say the first one was Joe Fowler, wasn't it? Okay, so he's
Joe Fowler was last month.
Yeah.
And then the ones for November, Todd Pettengill has taken over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, thank God, because I love me some Todd Pettengill.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm a big Todd Pettengill guy. So very, very happy with that. And this one he hasn't run down the full card yet. It's just the All Americans, Foreign Fanatics, and the Bret Hart, Jerry Lawler one.
Yeah.
Well, and then they said that Tatanka's not in Survivor Series now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He get injured. I think that was a shoot too.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
Yeah, I think
They have to play into this fact that Ludwig Vorga's finger is so fucking powerful it puts him out on injury.
I think he had actually seriously hurt himself, if I'm not mistaken, and he was gone.
I think that's why they had to end his streak.
Yeah,
because he was like he needed to get help,
a break.
Yeah, he needed a break, and I think
he had the Seth Rollins issue where he was actually seriously.
He was like really messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he had to get surgery.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
So.
Because he's gone for a while.
Yeah, he's gone for like a year, right?
Yeah, and then he comes back and he turns heel.
Oh yeah, because he aligns himself with IRS.
Yeah, and DiBiase, not IRS, but DiBiase.
Oh, DiBiase comes back,
and they had the Money Inc. faction.
Yeah. All right, and then match number 3, we get the model Rick Martel versus John Paul.
Yeah, yeah. This was a thing.
Just
It was
just a Rick Martel match.
And Vince like hinted that Randy should be the replacement in the Survivor Series. I got my hopes up a little bit.
Yeah, I would have been stoked to see that.
Yeah,
To be honest,
that would have been great.
especially like, wait, if Crush was in the match, then it would have automatically been Savage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they put off their like touching each other until Mania 10.
Yeah.
Because this is their feud's a slow burn.
Mm-hmm. And then coming up, we have Dan Dubiel versus Crush, and Savage is hot. He's
Right off the bat.
he's up.
He
He's
tossed
up.
Vince like a rag doll.
He
felt
fucking
bad for this
hated that man. It was insane.
And Vince just got right back up and sat down.
Vince is a G. Well,
Vince took
at this point, he was a G.
At this point, yeah, and this was still at the point where he was like, "I'll do whatever the boys do. I'll take a bump, whatever."
Yeah.
All the like crazy entrances and shit that you've seen, like people like flying down on zip lines. Vince does it first.
Yep. Except for Owen.
Yep.
That's a whole nother story.
Yep. Like when Rob Gronkowski at WrestleMania, the 2020 WrestleMania, when he did that dive,
Yeah.
he didn't want to do it, and Vince is like, "I'll fucking do it."
Yeah.
He got up there and did it, and so Gronk was like, "All right, I guess I'll do it." But he throws fucking Vince like dirty laundry and charges after Crush and just starts beating ass. Like, I think he literally was just like, "I'm gonna shoot on you a little bit because I'm gonna take out some shit that I want to do to Hogan that I can't." So
you're here, so you're gonna get it.
yeah, you made me bite half of my fucking tongue off or whatever. I'm fucking you up a little bit. Okay, you're gonna get a receipt for that. You might catch a potato or two for Hogan. I'm sorry. Because I got the premonition that you're going to be working with him in a few years. But yeah, so they get all the security and all the agents and refs finally break them apart.
They get put in the locker rooms and shit.
They get put in the locker room. Savage eventually comes back to the commentary table during the Barry Horowitz Bob Backlund match that we never know the finish to.
No, because all hell breaks loose.
Because they're sitting there and Savage is like, "Yeah, I'm back. You got something to say, Bobby?" Like, just like, leaning over Vince, and Vince is just like, fuck. Like, so they're going through the match.
And then Crush just
Yeah,
gets out of his locker room.
He busts open the door of his locker room. Savage sees it and says, "Fuck this," throws the headset down and charges. Barry Horowitz is on the outside of the ring, and Papa's just like, "Get the fuck out of my way." It just like throws him to the ground and just runs to the back. Meets up with Crush, attacks him. They're just beating the fuck out of each other. And then eventually Savage gets locked out of the building. And Jack Tunney is going to rule on what he's going to do with Randy Savage.
I feel so bad for Bob Backlund and Barry Horowitz. They get a main event of Raw, and then this shit happens. And
Nobody gives a fuck. You were literally a distraction to an angle. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Poor Bob. Poor Bob, poor Barry. And it starts out, and they say that Jack Tunney has basically fired Randy Savage from commentary because he's a loose cannon. Fuck. We lost Randy. Damn it. But we get Razor Ramon Brooklyn Brawler as the opening match here. And this match was so much better than the last Razor Ramon match we saw.
That's because Brooklyn knows how to work.
Yeah. Thank God Steve Lombardi knows how to make this shit nice and quick. Like, it's like, yeah, I know you had to deal with that fat, smelly fucker. How about we do a 90-second one real quick? Loved it. And then let's see.
Head Shrinkers versus.
Oh, versus. It was Mike Bucci was one of
them.
And
we didn't get anything in between that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Just.
Yeah, I think I think it did like a commercial break, and then it went to the Head Shrinkers. So yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, Mike Bucci and Mike Moraldo.
Yeah, Mike Moraldo. And yeah, these two poor bastards.
Once again, Vince not giving a fuck about names and just switching their names.
Yeah.
So goddamn disrespectful.
He didn't give a shit.
And Bucci would end up working for this bastard.
Yeah, and Nova worked for you for years. For years. Dude, he came in and did a few characters in the Fed, and then he became one of your trainers, you fucking asshole.
He wasn't a trainer. He was an office man, and he was a stooge.
Oh, he was a stooge.
Yeah. He worked backstage. And if you listen to Rene Dupree or any of those guys in the early 2000s, Nova was one of the biggest stooges.
Yeah.
He kissed so much ass to get that office job. But I ain't gonna lie, this was an office of a one Nova and a one Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, I'd do it to work with Tommy Dreamer. I'm like, I'll rat on people. I get to fucking hang out with Tommy Dreamer all day. Fuck yeah.
Tommy Dreamer being in an office spot is just.
Hey, I need you to fax this over to Vince's office, please, because he's got a meeting. And Tommy, I love you, but god damn it, you monotone bastard. Like, oh god, so good. Let's see.
Yeah, but that was a job match. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, the Nova took the fucking Rikishi splash, fucking
like a champ.
Beautiful. That's why he got a job in the business.
Probably.
Yeah. And then it shows clips from Superstars again. But this time, The Undertaker is now the fourth member of the All-Americans team. Okay. Sure.
You know what's really funny? I follow Undertaker's YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
And he talks about how he regrets this moment because he saw it as very corny and like kind of cheesy. But Husky, would you say that up to this point, this is maybe the second biggest moment in Superstar / Raw?
From what we've seen, yeah.
Yeah, in 93. Because you get the Razor Ramon 1-2-3 kid match, and then you have this.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is one of the biggest moments in Superstars. And the fact that they used the bicentennial flag.
Yeah.
As the insert, I was like, really? Okay. All right. I was very confused by that, and like, I love Luger's reaction because he walks around, he's like, "What the fuck is it?" Oh yeah, like
he totally forgot.
He forgot. He's like, "What the fuck is he doing? Is he like?" And then he looks, he sees the flag, and he's just like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'm supposed to be happy about this." Fucking funny as shit.
It would have been way better if it was Randy or like someone else. Yeah. That's like,
oh yeah,
Taker did not need to be part of this storyline out of nowhere.
No, not at all.
Dude, I love you, Taker, but this is Like,
Dude,
what?
they could have had Savage just be like, "Yo, put on that suit, that fucking red, white, and blue explosion suit that you wore for Survivor Series or for SummerSlam. Just bring that shit back. Crowd's gonna pop fucking massive." It would have made more sense, but we're gonna put the Undertaker in here because the Undertaker doesn't have anything to do with Survivor Series.
What Freedom Ring and Rest in Peace though
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, wow, wow, guys, that's crazy. All right, and then we get, oh, this match sucked ass. It was Lex Luger and PCO.
Yeah. No.
I almost
He
fell
was
asleep
asleep.
watching this.
When you typed in the group chat PCO and I was like, I forget the name change. I got very confused. Like, who the fuck's PCO?
It's the other way around for me.
He's one half of the tag champions.
But he's Pierre at this point, not PCO, so I'm confused. And it's been 3. I watched this weeks ago when we were supposed to film. We've kind of had a delay here.
Yeah,
Hey!
we've had a bit of a delay. But yeah. Thanks, Larry. You officially bored me to tears. It's just a lot of. It's a whole lot of nothing, folks. I don't even know what happened. I tried to pay attention and couldn't.
It's big man brawling, but not in the fun time.
Yeah, it's like it's when you're like fantasy booking like 2 big dudes to wrestle and then you like play them in a game. And
It's
you're
just
like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
Like, this is awful.
When 2 men do not have the chemistry.
Absolutely, and they did not. But then Luger ends up knocking out PCO.
Yeah.
And so now they're like, oh no, one of the Quebecers is out now. So are we going to get a replacement? I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we do.
And then this trash main event.
Oh, yeah. Sid Garrison making his jobber debut for Raw against Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
There was a big height difference here.
Huge height, weight, and just
A solid foot difference in height.
Easily.
Maybe about 80 pounds heavier too.
This was Diesel literally just killing a man.
Yeah. This is literally like, all right, look, we're gonna eventually put the world title on you. You're gonna have to get reps in. So here's this sack of potatoes. Have fun.
No, this was. We're gonna put you in a few matches while your best friend's in fucking rehab.
Yeah, while the guy that you're the manager for is dealing with his issues
For the first time. God.
Yeah, one of many. Yeah. And then we end off with another Double J vignette. This time he's in the studio, and we get the debut of Jackie. We get the debut of Jacqueline Moore. Miss Texas Jackie Moore.
This makes me uncomfortable to watch if you know the truth behind their situation.
Yeah, there's some dirty business in that whole
So Jacqueline Moore got in the business working for Jeff's dad, Jerry, in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very much, well, up until recently probably, if you're a woman, you were, sleeping with someone. And with Jacqueline, it was Jeff. And he was married. But whatever from here until 2000, whatever promotion you saw Jeff in, you saw Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm.
Because he needed a roadside piece.
Yep. The 90s were a fucked up time.
Yeah.
Very much so. Probably all the way up until about 2015.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
When it comes to how women were treated. Yeah.
Very fucked up. But this
So,
dude is playing guitar on what's going to be Jeff Jarrett's entrance music. And he's just like, "Oh, this is fucking terrible. Where'd you learn how to play that? Oh, I gotta do everything, don't I? I gotta play the piano. I gotta play the drums. I gotta sing on this. Like, I'm the greatest in the fucking world. Hold on, let me do it." Walks in, he takes the guitar from the guy. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett's going to be the shining star of the next year of, of Raw.
94 is his year. Because
Yeah.
94 we get 94, 95 we get him. We get the debut of a Road Dogg.
Yeah, as the
Roadie.
roadie.
Fucking can't wait for that.
Yeah, like, you know how The Miz had Mizdow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jeff Jarrett has a
Brings him.
roadie. And the
And it's
roadie
Road Dogg?
is Road Dogg.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, and that storyline is great.
It is a fantastic storyline. But yeah, very, very excited to see to finally revisit this Jeff Jarrett character, because it's been years since I have seen
Yeah,
any of
and
this stuff, and
this is probably my favorite version of Jeff Jarrett.
yeah, this is probably the best. This is the best.
This and Team Jarrett in early TNA.
Yeah, because NWO Jarrett made me fucking violently angry.
There's a reason Mike Graham hates Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, smashed a million guitars, never drew a dime.
Fucking love that. My favorite shoot.
It's so good, so funny. But yeah, there's also one more Raw.
Which
That
I did
happened.
not realize because it's not even on any like.
It's not on Peacock at all.
Yeah.
But
Because I was when you said there was a fourth episode, so there's technically 5 in November.
yeah,
Because there's a Survivor Series and then like one at the end of November.
yeah, there's the
week
fallout
after.
from that. I'm pulling
So-
up the lost episode. It was filmed at the same resort in Pennsylvania that they were at before. Let me see if I can find the.
Didn't Bree put it in the group chat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
pull.
I did-
Let me
I've
pull
got
it
the-
up.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up here too.
Okay.
There was no official. Okay, so it says here that Vince and Bobby are in the studio, talk about all the eliminations on the upcoming main event. Tonka has been injured and replaced by Undertaker, just like Pierre being replaced by Crush. Jerry Lawler
Yeah.
is also out for legal reasons.
Oh, yeah. It says right here why.
So if we're gonna
Yeah.
replace him with Crush, then why don't we put Savage?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah,
That
so
is the
let's see.
dumbest
That
thing ever.
makes
I
no
hate.
sense.
Mr.
Oh,
Perfect
but-
also might have allowed for Randy Savage to replace him.
And then, so why was Heenan so shocked when Savage showed up?
I don't know. But the opening match, it says, is Bret Hart versus Yokozuna for the world title to open up the show.
Oh, and that
Open
big
up
match
the
is
Raw?
open up the show.
Yeah, world title match to open the show up. Yoko's defending,
Smart.
I'm guessing it's the end of a TV taping or something. Let's see. Let's see. Bret pounds away, puts him in a sleeper. Okay, he's sent to the floor. Fuji gets a cheap shot with the flag. Let's see. What's it say? It's not saying much of anything here.
Oh, but it looks like Owen comes out
Oh, okay.
to ringside.
So, yeah, so Bret hooks in the sharpshooter, but Owen walks away from ringside for absolutely apparently no reason. Fuji hits Bret with the bucket. Owen runs up, hits Yoko with the same bucket for the DQ. So
Why?
this was starting some seeds of dissension between Brett and Owen.
Yeah, because this starts the Brett Owen feud going into WrestleMania 10's got a lot of great feuds. The matches in itself, whatever.
Yeah.
But the feuds going into WrestleMania 10 or that they're booking for 10, really good.
Next match. Okay, so we're following up Bret Hart versus Yokozuna for the world title with IRS versus Marty Jannetty.
God damn.
Unreal.
Man.
Like, that's insane. That's insane. Tonight it's Marty Jannetty versus IRS, but this Wednesday night on the pay-per-view they'll be opposing each other. That's literally a quote that Vince said in the show.
They're hosing each other?
No, it says Vince says tonight it's Marty Jannetty versus IRS, but this Wednesday night on the pay-per-view they'll be opposing each other.
So
They're currently opposing each other,
now.
Vince. They're currently doing that.
I hate
Fucking
this.
mouth breather. Fucking mouth breather. So, let's see. Basically, IRS, they kind of go back and forth. Sunset Flip gets a 2 for Marty, and a suplex gets a 2 for IRS, but his big running clothesline gets the pin on Marty out of nowhere. Yep, that's his finish. So, IRS wins with a clothesline.
I hate this.
And the match got a D. Match got a D on the rating on this website. Shout out to KB Wrestling Reviews. Let's see what's next here, and that says Vince.
Oh, and then the Hart family house.
Oh yeah, with Rio Rogers. Rio Rogers, who is played by one Bruce Pritchard, who did Brother Love.
Oh my
Yeah.
This character lasted about a month, and
I
everyone
legit forgot about Rio Rogers.
I did too, until they mentioned it, and I was like, "Wait a minute! Oh, that's that weird cowboy thing that Bruce Pritchard did for like a month." Yeah, they literally like everybody, Bruce included, was like, "Yeah, this sucks. Can we not do this?" They're like, "Yeah, that's fine."
He gets put in a lot of fucked up situations. I'm not the biggest Bruce fan, but my God.
Yeah. So basically, they go to the house, and basically, Rio Rogers was a parody of Dusty Rhodes. Was supposed to be a parody of Dusty Rhodes.
It was. It was a shoot parody.
It was a shoot parody of Dusty Rhodes,
They love pissing off Dusty. The Rhodes McMahon family's situation is so awkward.
Yeah, they love to fuck with him. And let's see. It says Sean is here too, even though it's the dead of the night. They go up to the door, and a really old woman answers the door. We go inside, and there's a Bret Hart poster on the wall. There's a tiny Owen one next to it, and as the turn is pushed even further, they go in and see an old stew, but Vince cuts it off and ends the show. So I don't know what was happening there. So basically, they went up to this house. It was Rio Rogers and Shawn Michaels were breaking into to Bret Hart's family home. I don't know. That's weird. That's the end of the show.
Interesting.
That was the end of it. Yeah. I think there's a reason why they didn't put this one on Peacock, because they're like, yeah, this kind of sucks. We don't want to air this.
And it says it was an hour long, so that was like longer than the other ones.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like as much happened.
Well, technically, all the ones that we are watching are an hour long. They just
with commercials.
They just take commercial breaks out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of horrible Rio Rogers stuff on YouTube, by the way, if you want to have a good laugh and smoke.
Yeah. It's real bad.
I forgot that was. Oh, God.
But yeah. So that is the lead up to Survivor Series.
So Survivor Series is going to be interesting.
Yeah. It is going to be a very interesting pay-per-view. Especially the main event is now just
random people.
It is a dog's breakfast, as I've heard some of my Canadian friends say. Just complete and utter nonsense.
Yeah.
So yeah, very interested to see where that goes.
All right. So that was it for the latest edition of Queen's Court, where we talked about November of '93 leading up to Survivor Series. And so, yeah, next week we're going to talk about Survivor Series. And from the Tribal Queen Brie, from Mike Duplessis and Husky Rhodes, thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, and subscribe to World Championship Wreckage. Like, subscribe, do all the shit. All right.
Hit our buttons, please.
Yes, hit the buttons, press them, share it, share the shit. Okay, see you guys next week.